Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, welcome back to FTB Beyond. That's right, folks, we're back in our Beyond world. We're doing some modded Minecraft, having a great time doing it, having a great discussion down in the comment section about all the stuff that we got going on. Last episode, as you may or may not recall, we're working here at our prison world. That we're making here in the Void world, and one of the things that we worked on was this wood farm right over here, and we were using this wood farm. We are using this wood farm to get ourselves prismarine, and we have got a lot of prismarine shards, like a ton of prismarine shards. Like this is full, right? And this is full, and this is just other stuff, right? But I kind of screwed up. I forgot to put a filter on this other ender chest, on this other storage bus, and so a lot of this stuff gets put in here, and it didn't need to be. So, yeah, I need to put a filter on this side, which I already did. So now I need to just get one of these and go back to the overworld and put a filter on the other side and take all of this stuff out. So yeah, we'll have to do that. But I think this is turning out pretty good. So we've kind of been setting up like a color palette, a color scheme, or a design, I should say, on this prison world. This one right here, this little space right here, we're going to put another mob farm here, but we're not going to do that today. What I'm actually going to do today is I'm going to change gears just a little bit. We're going to there's several mods in here that we haven't even looked at yet, right? And so one of my favorite mods from the 1.7.10 era was Big Reactors, and Big Reactors is no more. Big Reactors doesn't quote unquote exist anymore, but there is this thing called Extreme Reactors, right? Nope, that's not it. It's got to be at Extreme Reactors, right? So, but it's basically I don't know who the mod author was, but somebody took over Big Reactors and brought it into the 1.10 era of Minecraft. And so we've got lots of different things here that we can use, a lot of different things that we can make, and we should be able to get going on some kind of reactor. Now, what I don't remember is what's the biggest reactor that you can make, right? I do want to get going on a reactor. I want to get going on a reactor so that we can build up some power. I know that we need a few of these things. I know that we're going to need like this reactor controller. I know that we're going to need probably going to need the power tap, yeah. Reactor Tesla power tap. Control rods. I know we need those. RedNet port. We might need one of those eventually. Reactor computer port. We might need that because my buddy Kraken, he's got a pretty cool program that you can use to run your reactor. So we might look into that also. But yeah, I want to head back to the base. I want to head back to the overworld and get going on a big reactor, or an extreme reactor, so to speak. I don't know that we're going to get anything done programming-wise today, but I want to get one set up here in the overworld because we built this. Where'd it go? Over here? Yeah, over here. We built this. We built this power shed right here, right? And so what I was thinking was, that right here at this power shed, we could actually put up a reactor here. And the reactor could charge this capacitor bank, and then that capacitor bank could charge, another power cell, maybe. I don't know. What do you think? I think that's a good idea. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get this started. I have been working over here a little bit. I've been working on revamping the tree and sugarcane farm. So now we're going to have a dedicated sugarcane farm. Doesn't need to be anything extreme. Doesn't need to be anything huge. So we'll put that here. We'll probably put a tree farm next to that. We'll probably put another little tree farm next to that because I do want to have, as far as trees go, I want to make sure that, hey, hi you, die. Thank you. I want to make sure that I have enough of different kinds of wood. I want to make sure that I've got oak. I want to make sure I got birch. I want to make sure I've got, pretty much any kind of wood that we could possibly ever need. But anyway, up here, let's get going on a extreme reactor. So let's take a look and see what we got to have. So we're going to do at extreme, right? We've got a lot of yellorium ingots. We've also got a lot of cyanide ingots. I know that there used to be a cyanite reprocessor in thermal expansion. I don't think that exists anymore. The cyanite processor or whatever it was called would allow you to take these cyanide ingots, which are which are like the waste from your reactor, and turn it into this stuff called plutonium, which you have plutonium here. You know what? Let's see here. Does it exist? Cyanite. No, it doesn't look like it. We got florbs. I don't even know what a florb is. It's from thermal expansion. We got cyanite blocks. I don't think there's a use for cyanite at this point in time. So let's see, at thermal expansion, redstone furnace, pulverizer, sawmill, induction smelter, photogenic insulator, shift, infuses with sun. Okay, capacitor, nope. Magma crucible, nope. Fractioning still, fluids into other products, interesting. Fluid transposer, nope. Energetic infuser, nope. Glacial precipitator, that's a good one to have. We also have our igneous extruder, and then aqueous accumulator, nullifier. Nullifier, what's a nullifier do? Removes things from existence. Okay. Thermal mediator, improves the speed of nearby machines. Okay. So yeah, it doesn't look like we can do anything with cyanite right now. So that's kind of a bummer because we're getting a lot of it, and hopefully eventually it will have a purpose. But anyway, let's go back in here, extreme reactors, right? And let's take a look at some of the stuff that we're going to need. I know for a fact that we are going to need at least one of these control rods, right? So to make these things, you got to have reactor casings, you got to have graphite bars. Looks like you got to have a little bit of yellorium and a little bit of redstone. So what do we got to do to make graphite bars? Well, graphite bars, you have to smelt things. What do you have to smelt? You have to smelt either coal or charcoal or graphite dust. And is there any other way to get that? I don't think that there is. So what we need to do then is we need to create a recipe. We're going to have some recipes going here. So let's get ourselves some coal, right? So coal, we have plenty of it. Yeah, we have 37,000 coal, right? Whoops, we just need one of those. Thank you very much. Put that in there. And then let's go over here and put one of these in here and let it smelt up real quick. And that should give us a graphite bar, right? Indeed it does. Okay, cool. So now we can come back over here and we can grab that graphite. Oh, nobody bailed me out after the last episode. I was looking for a way to turn this off so that when I hit the R, it doesn't show me the recipes. But that's okay. Well, you guys will bail me out next time. Anyway, graphite bar. So now one coal turns into one graphite bar. There's the recipe for it. So now we can put this over here. Cool beans like, right? Yep, put that right here. That gets us that. Now we can also, we should also be able to make these reactor casings. So reactor, I'm in the wrong one. I want this one. Let's go to the reactor casings. Nope, reactor casings. So reactor casings, reactor casing core. So we need to make that first. How you make that? That is a graphite bar followed by ingots of iron and ingots of gold and redstone. I think we can do all that. Yes, we can. So let's go like that, go like that. That gets us that recipe. We can also, can we make one? No, we can't make one yet. That's okay. So let's put this over here and make our reactor casing, all right? Or not a reactor casing, but a reactor core. So reactor casing. We need to make one of these, so let's go ahead and do that. Sweet. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. You gonna give it to me? No, not really. Not gonna do it. There it is. Haha. So now we can make these. Boom. Oh, bummer. We need to make some graphite. Yep, graphite. We only need one to get the recipe, right? So cool. Gimme. That should only take a second, hopefully. There it is. So we just plop this around just like this. Cool, that gives us reactor casings. So now we can put this in here, right? Reactor casing, sure thing. What do we need now? So now we can make, can we do the controller now? I think we can. Actually, it was right in here someplace, wasn't it? That is Extreme Reactors. Reactor Controller. Yeah, that's it. So we can probably make that now, right? Those, and those. We need the reactor casing. So let's tell you what, let's just do this. Let's just do at Extreme, because now all of this stuff is going to pop up. We wanted the reactor controller, which was right here. So we need to make the 2 casings, or at least a casing. Let's do that. Cool. And that should be able, that should make it so that we can make the, make the controller. And then what else are we going to need? We're going to need one of these control rods. We're going to need a whole bunch of stuff. So what I'm going to do, these recipes are pretty straightforward. I'm going to go ahead and make up a bunch of these recipes and get a bunch of blocks crafted up. And then when we come back, we'll see if we can't get one of these big reactors, one of these extreme reactors, laid out a little bit so that we can figure out how we're going to make it run. All right, see you in a moment. Okay, so I did miss one thing. Well, actually, I missed a couple of things when I was doing some cipher in here. Yeah, extreme. So we missed the fuel rods. So I made a pattern for the fuel rods, right? So that should be all of the things that we need to make this work today. But there's one other thing that we're probably going to want, and that is the reactor glass, right? This stuff right here, this reactor glass. So to make reactor glass, pretty straightforward. You need a reactor casing, right? And then you need reinforced glass or fused quartz, right? So I think we're just going to go ahead and make this recipe right here. So can we do that? Yes, we can. Cool. So we're going to need a bunch of that fused quartz. We're going to need a bunch of that reactor glass, right? We're not fused quartz, but we're gonna, yeah. Well, I mean, we are going to need that, but we're going to need quite a bit of this. Let me show you what we've got so far. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and get that thing started making some. So reactor glass. I want to make. Let's make 50. Can I make 50? No, because I don't have enough fused quartz. I don't have a recipe for fused quartz. So let's make fused quartz. Fused quartz. Q-U-A-R. Fused quartz right there. So that is 12 gives me 3. Okay, so let's get 12. Yep, so we need that, right? That. So let's get some regular quartz. Oh, fused quartz. That's perfect. And then quartz right here. Q-U-A-R-T-Z. Yep. So 12. Yep. 12 quartz will get us 3 fused quartz. Coolness. Okay. Oh, I dropped my bag of holding. There it is. Bag holding. Cool. Now we can put this over here, and now we should be able to get that thing started making our reactor glass. Yeah, I should be able to do that now. So reactor glass. Oh my gosh, make this go away. Reactor glass right there. Said I wanted 50 of those, right? Knows how to do all that. Cool beans. All right. So now let's go down here and I'll show you what I've got going on first. I've been laying out a little bit of my a little bit of the base here, a little bit of the base of the reactor. I was clearing out the land here and I broke my mattock, so I got to replace that or repair that. But so what I'm thinking here is we build a 9x9 structure, which means that it's 7x7 on the inside, right? Can we sleep? Yeah, we can sleep. So it's going to be 7x7 on the inside, which means that we also are going to need to have a pretty good number of control rods, right? And a pretty good number of what are those things called? Not this thing. It's not this thing. Rod controllers, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But anyway, we're going to need a good number of these, right? So like if I were to lay this out, let's go ahead and put this like this and this like this. This is going to be our 4 corners, right? So there'll be either reactor glass or reactor casings all the way around this thing. And then we're going to need to put in our reactors, or our reactor fuel rods, based on this structure. So if we come in here like this, right? Here, is that right? That's corner, that corner. Okay, so we clear this block out right here, right? Boom. Get off of there. All right, so now we want to, I think we want to just go like this. I'm pretty sure that's how I want to do this. Oh, give me that back. Gimme, gimme, gimme. This will tell me how many of these I'm going to need. So boom, boom, boom. And we'll need one there, there, right? Is that right? Yeah. Okay, and then like that, like that. We're going to need a bunch of these, aren't we? Holy moly. And then here. Oh yeah, we're going to need a bunch. Woo-wee. There we go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 pillars of fuel rods. Eek. That's a lot. Haha. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get those started on the old auto crafting thing, and hopefully when I come back, we'll have those done. So 25 of them. Here we go. All right, we'll just give you a little status update here. Doing some good stuff. I got the basic structure here laid out. I've got some of the fuel rods going in, right? I've got the fuel rod controllers going in on top of them. I only have about 4 of these left, but I am crafting up a butt ton of them up there. Now, the other thing that we want to make sure of is that we get our, where is it? Yeah, I made it. Okay, so this is our access port, right? This is where we're going to put the fuel in. So we're going to need a controller, and we're going to put the controller right here in the middle, right? And then I figure we'll probably put this access port kind of over here, maybe. So let's see, that's the middle. So if we go, oh, I don't know, let's say right there. And we're going to need a reactor, like, push out port too. That would be this thing right here, wouldn't it? Nope, that's the coolant port. That's a coolant port. Where's that access port at? There's the access port. Oh, I think we just need 2 of those because we can change the, yeah, okay, so we can change it. Okay, so we need to make 1 more of those. We need a whole bunch more of our fuel rods and such, but we're getting there. So we'll just have to keep on going. I'll be back in a minute. All right, so just kind of doing some kind of finishing touches here, putting in some stuff here that we're going to need, like the power tap here. So we'll just put that right back there in the back. Now we do still need to do a little bit here in the top, right? I only have 9 of these reactor casings left. I'm going to have to make some more, but I just wanted to kind of get this thing. Ooh, hello phone. I wanted to get this kind of close here so that we can kind of give you an idea of what we're going to do. So this side over here, yes, this side over here is where we're going to bring in our Yellorium, right? And so I made myself a new channel of Ender Chest, black, 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 and that is full of Yellorium. I have another one up there at the base that's getting pumped full of Yellorium as it comes out of the ore processing stuff. We're going to go ahead and pipe this right here into here. I think we can do this, right? So insert, always. And then we're going to do this as extract. And for now, we're going to go ahead and say always active, because we're not going to be using too much of this to start with. But we've got all of our fuel rods are in, all of our control rods are in, all of the side panels and everything like that are in. So we just need to get some more blocks to finish this up. And we just need what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We need 15 of them. So let's go see if we get 15 of them that we can grab. And then we should be able to kind of finish this thing up, right? Let's see. So reactor, reactor. There we go. Oh yeah, we got plenty. Yep, we got plenty. Let's go ahead and sleepy sleep. Can we sleepy sleep now? We can't sleep now. We can sleep in a couple of minutes. We can sleep by the time we get down there. How about that? Yeah, we can sleep by the time we get down here. That'll work. Okay. All right. So sleep this night away real quick, and then we'll show you what else we're gonna do. I decided that I'm probably we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna pump all of the power into this. I think. Well, you know what? Actually, we may not, because I think this is set up to receive anyway. Oh no, that's an output. So where's it getting power from? I don't know. Well, hello, zombie. Hi. Hiya. You're dead. So yeah, that's set for output. So where's this thing getting power from? No, really, where is it getting power from? Oh, I know where it's getting power. Yeah, it's getting out. It's output. So it's outputting power into the capacitor bank. That's what it's doing. Cool. All right. So anyway, let's come over here and we'll finish this up. Put these in here. Now I know we need, I know we're going to need some stuff to cool this thing off, but I just kind of want to get an idea of about how much power this thing's going to make, right? 1, 2, and boom. Ha! Finished. Cool. Oh, hello. Oh, and it's starting to fill up too. Cool. Very cool. Oh, I love it. I love it to pieces. I love that so very much. Yep, okay. So that's going to put out blue. It's going to put out cyanite here. Cool. And take in yellorium there, and that's almost full. And then we've got the control rods up here. Now the control rods determine how much of the rod is actually being used for reactor, right? But let's go ahead and see if we can turn this on. So shows offline, energy buffer. Go ahead and activate the reactor. Sweet. Now, we want to make sure that this core heat doesn't get too high. We also want to make sure that the casing heat doesn't get too high, because if you do, it becomes very much inefficient, right? We're going to do some, I want to get the power buffer filled up here first, but look at how much energy that's generating. It's generating 30,000 RF per tick. I love it. I love it. But it's using 7 millibuckets of fuel per tick. That's not good. We want to get it less than that. So now that it's full, let's go ahead and turn it off. That'll cool everything off. What I need from you guys is, since it's been so long since I've been into the whole big reactor thing, I need to know what the best stuff to use to cool this thing off is. It used to be jellied cryothium, right? I think was the best stuff. So cryothium. It still shows. Yeah, we can still do that. How do you make magma crucible? So you got to make cryothium dust and put that into a magma crucible, and that gets from snowballs and saltpeter and redstone, as well as blizz powder. Ooh, we're gonna need a way to get blizzes. We can get blizz rods. Yeah. Oh, we can get, okay. Well, that's good. We can pulverize it, and we get 4 of them out of a blizz rod. And I know I have a few of those, but I'm going to have to set up a way that we can get blizzes. Maybe in our prison world. What do you think of that? Yeah, I think that's going to do it. I think that's so. Let me know if that's the best route to go, the jellied cryothium. If not, let me know what is the best route, and I think we'll kind of pick this up in the next episode. But sadly, folks, we are out of time. It's getting late here in the old RB household, so I got a full boat of things that I got to get done tonight, including get this episode out to y'all. So I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Likes and subscriptions help out oh so immensely when it comes to those pesky YouTube search results. The other thing that helps out a lot is comments, so make sure you leave your comments right down here in the comment section below, and we'll chat about it. Thank you so much to my Patreon support staff. If you'd like to become a Patreon supporter, check out the announcement at the end of this video, and it'll give you a few details on where to go and how to find information about that. But once again, thanks so much for watching, folks, and until next time, we will catch you on the flip side. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. A very special thanks to my Patreon support staff. If you'd like to become a Patreon patron, visit my page at www.patreon.com/RB_plays to find out more details.